Hi everyone, this is Clay Vaughn and I'm here with Brian Himbo and we're Specialty Risk Insurance for your weekly LRP update. Brian, we're seeing these cattle prices really high. You know, we're having lots of cattle come off grass from the summer. Sale barns are full, but we're also seeing that in the index. Also, the index is settling closer to those, coverage prices. But that's not always a bad thing. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, what we've been seeing is all these yearling grass calves come off, and fortunately for the producers, they're selling really high. And yes, the index is following that market, which that's what it's supposed to do. It does the same thing. If the market goes down, the index follows it. And we have a lot of LRP contracts coming due here in the middle of August here.
Yes.
The index is climbing up closer to a lot of the coverage prices, which it's not a bad thing. It's what that means is what these the cattle the guys are selling right now, all these yearlings that they have these LRPs on, means them cattle are selling at the coverage price or even higher than their coverage prices. So it's still a win-win for them, because the LRP will still do its job. We have to remember, LRP is an insurance policy that protects against the downside of the market.
Right.
So let's say, even though the market is $10, $15 higher than what it was maybe, a month ago, if we went and it was $10 to $15 lower than what it was, then there would be a $10, $15, $20 loss between their coverage price and where the index is right now. And that's where the LRP would kick in and cover that loss.
Yeah.
But fortunately, for the producers, their feeder calves that they're selling, the market's actually, a lot of them, they're selling a lot of them 850, 900 pound steers for, they're running anywhere from $1.75 to up to $1.85.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's higher than some of the coverage prices they have.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for them. And that's a nice thing about LRP. We just protect the downside of the market and leave that top side open. So if that market runs up, they get to capture that higher market, unlike a hedge. So if they went out there and hedged them cattle and locked in that price, they're locking that top side in. And if the market goes up, they're still locked into that price that they locked in. So that's the beauty of the LRP. We're just protecting against that downside.
We're protecting the bottom side, but we're leaving that top side wide open. And like you said, we're allowing these producers to capture that higher price. And it's a win-win, it really is.
Truly is.
We have seen our market, we were down a little bit yesterday, but we're back up today. We've seen that here lately. We have a down day, next day's up. So we're staying pretty steady. But the future does look great for cattle, but that doesn't mean that LRP isn't something you want to take, because
It truly not, because actually we've been doing some figures on some cattle. Say you went out and bought some 500 weight steers right now, or even heifers, whatever it is, and we've been running some break-even calculators. You go out there 13, 17 weeks, and where the futures are right now, it needs to be where it's at on the future. So an LRP to lock in that price to protect even the break even, it is really needed. The market's got to keep going up for them guys to come out on them.
Yeah, it is. It's protecting from market crash, and the way we've been, we never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So
That's right. So
go ahead and if you look us up on specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com/LRP, you can see the daily prices at 4 o'clock. We're also going to have a break-even calculator up not very shortly. So
pretty quick here, next day or two, you'll be able to look us up at Specialty Risk Ag, Specialty Risk Ag, and there's a DTN price sheets on there. It has all the daily pricing. You can go to our LRP page or crop page. It has all the commodity prices on there. Plus on the LRP page, it has the break-even calculators. You can plug in all your feed costs and everything, and kind of tells you where you need to select. So look us up, and any questions, give us a call.